Hey, today we're going to be going over how to add borders to stuff in Photoshop. The first thing you're going to want to do when putting a border around an image or a part of an image in Photoshop is to select the part of the image or the image that you want to put a border around. In this case using the Quick Selection tool or Lasso tool. So once you've got that selected, we're going to put this on a new layer. So Control C, your selected part, Control C, then let's create a new layer. Control Shift N. Let's call this layer Person to put this person on. And then we're going to go onto the Person layer and click Control V. And now, if we make these two layers invisible, we have the person on one singular layer. So now to put the border around it, we're going to right click the layer in which the isolated person is on. Right click, and we're going to go to Blending Options. If blending options doesn't show up here, you may have to use the arrow keys to scroll up and down, and it's at the very top. So we're going to click blending options, and it's going to bring up this menu called Layer Style. Don't be intimidated by this menu. It's got a lot of things and it can be quite scary. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Stroke. So click Stroke and it will put a tick box on there showing that this is in effect. So as you can see already, we've already got a border surrounding the person. And we can use these controls here to adjust how this border functions and how big it is. We've first got the slider bar on the size of the border. We can make it outrageously big, this, or we can make it a nice small border like that, a nice outline the character. And we can choose whether this border comes out from the image or to the from the inside of the image. So if we click inside, we'll go inwards from the surrounding image. If we click outside, it will go outwards. And then we've got from the center, which all goes towards the center of the image. So we're going to click outside here as it looks best, and then we've got the blending modes. We've got all these different blending modes with like luminosity and stuff like that. They all just add separate effects. So we're just going to click normal here to go with our selected color of border, because the border will be the color of whichever color you have here, which color you have selected. And we can also change the opacity of how visible the border is, so we can make it a faint outline so you can just see it here. We're going to keep the opacity at a good 90%, around there, and this is a good size border. So once we've done that, we have to press OK. Make sure you press OK, otherwise it won't save. If you click X, it just won't save. So we're going to click OK, and now we have a border around our person. We're going to make all the other layers visible. There, we have the border around the person in the image.